All aboard. Trains right on time, too. Rod, Dragonfly. Happy rising to you, Dragonfly. Rod, I'm not sure what you in BC. Think you're on my time, right? West Coast, Pacific Standard Time. I think I finally dropped the intros like I wanted to. I was able to um convert one of the videos to MP4, which I needed to do to kind of not have the StreamYard banner on it. And I'm actually missing my banner here. Let's see, which is all good. I don't mind the StreamYard banner or not. Let's see your nephew. Oh, right on. I appreciate that. Tex, what up? Salute. Yeah, finally, I remember you're having a live, and I think you're with Rob. This was a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago now. And I was just mentioning that I was gonna get some gear like this. And finally got it, and we're getting this ball rolling, man. So I'm getting used to playing with these new toys here, playing with these new toys. Super fun. Yeah, Dragonfly, I appreciate that. Yeah, I know you're on that east. What's up, Roger? Let's see. Roger would fall into. Are you in Central Time? And Tex, I don't. Are you at work? You got the night off. Anyway, so I think I got my getting used to my audio levels here. Let's see here. Stop this. Hazel, what's up? It's been a minute. I remember you tapping in not too long ago. Hope you're well. It's been several years since we've hung out. I actually got some new lighting in here too, so might look a little bit different. Some extra lighting and a new little stand. I got a iPad set up behind the computer here and was actually using that to play the music. Right on, Tex. Enjoy the night and day off. And yeah, we're like New Year's Eve. Wow. Who would have thought? And like they say, yeah, it's just fast. It keeps getting faster and faster. It seems like this year flew by now. And for me, a lot of my years tend to like blend in. I'm pretty bad with dates and um yeah, I try to do a better job of remembering certain things and try to remember that happened on that year. But it's still kind of like it all blurs for me. Yep. I agree, Tex. And it was a wild one. 2024 was pretty wild. Earlier, I was listening to Lon Strickler over on SOR, and he said he thought it was going to be there was going to be a little more for 2024, but it's not over yet. I thought we had quite a lot. You could hear some sirens in the background. Hmm. Ghetto Bird was out chopping around earlier too. Roger, thank you, sir. Those thumbs up always help. And it's funny, I'm glad I hit live this time. I'm working out all these little kinks with all this. And last night, I went live, messed up with the intro, messed up by keeping the video on private. And I was talking about that earlier today on today's live at the shop. And it was funny. I went a whole hour, was wondering and wasn't expecting, a lot of people or anyone actually. I was just like, all right, let's see. It's late. And yeah, I noticed no one really jumped on, and I was like, man, that was kind of weird. And sure enough, I checked on the video and it was private. Oh man, text. That's hilarious. Yeah, text here. Oh look, gotta remember to pull up messages. Boom. Yeah, I bet. And I've been making the references to DJing, especially like there's different types of DJs, and I'm more into the turntablism or uh, they'll call them battle DJs, or even like some of more of the underground hip hop DJs tend to do a lot more tricks and are hands on with the records, so they're actually touching records and doing tricks and stuff, and that's really amazing because you touch a record slightly and it just the sound, right? Uh, and so you gotta be really, nice with the hands, and that's why the hardcore DJs back in the day, even now, you'll still see them. 'Em. They'd rock the dope rings and to kinda show them off when they're scratching and stuff, but, yeah, it's a real skill, and I know for a lot of people, it's just, like, noise, especially scratching and stuff, but, man, there's hundreds of scratches, uh there's tricks, like I'm saying. One of my favorites is called juggling. So you could have two of the same records. And yeah, it did change my name. Do you notice that? Little changes happening for the new year here. Um, yeah, so juggling, you could have it could be most of the time it's two of the same records. So you have two turntables and you get two records of the same. That's why these particular DJs I'm talking about, a lot of them get 2 copies of records so you could do certain tricks. And juggling is basically you're juggling the beat of the records, and it sounds really, strange. Sometimes you could break it down to make a whole other beat out of, those 2 records, and it's super cool and it's super, difficult, and when you hear guys do it, it's amazing. So beat juggling, and that stuff I used to practice, and yeah, should be doing it more, and we'll be doing it more here soon, and maybe one day we could do it live. I did way back in the day. I remember it might have been on my brother's channel or something. Did a little scratching video. I was scratching. My brother recorded and posted that. Gotta find that. That was way back. I think over 10 years ago or so. Yep, old school scratching. Sounded like my voice right now. It's really scratchy, but no sore throat or anything. It's just due to smoke. Yeah, happy new year. We're almost there. And yeah, I feel very positively optimistic for 2025. Although I feel like, yeah, at the same time, there's a whole, it's the polarities of the realm. With the good, there's a bad. So it's going to be a wild 2025. I feel, and wild in a good way, and wild in a bad way too. Yeah, no, the city is cray cray out here. It's and I've been tapping into the news, and I don't watch it as much as I used to, but I do keep an ear out for certain things, and man, I could just go on about stuff, and a lot of it is negative, um, or people might find it negative, and that's why I don't really focus on it too much. But anything that really stands out, I'll definitely bring up. Yeah, thank you, Dragonfly. Hope everyone has a good one. We'll probably be doing the usual. We usually get together at mom's family gets, any occasions in the family. We head to her place and just take it easy. Family time, good times. And Christmas was good. It was super fun and food and gifts and all that good stuff. So, yeah, good 2024 Christmas. And yeah, so one of the top stories has been those two Bigfooters that unfortunately passed away. And what'd you think about that, Tex? I'm sure you got the news. People have been talking about it. I did a little remix uh, on the shorts video on my channel and did a little TikTok and Instagram. And yeah, it's tragic. I remember hearing, and I'm sure there's been several tragedies in the circuit, the whole Bigfoot circuit. I remember one out of Montana, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a guy dressed up in a Bigfoot costume and tried to do like a road crossing or something like that, and got hit. I think you could pull that up on YouTube as well. Oh yeah, did you? I missed that. I haven't heard any new details, but yeah, they're saying it was due to, I guess, the conditions out there, and that, you know, that's that's interesting because I believe the gentlemen were from the Portland area, and this happened in Skamania County up in Washington, in the Gifford Pinchot, and I don't know if did I go in on the Gifford Pinchot last night, Gifford Pinchot, but I've heard a lot of strange missing persons cases out of the Gifford Pinchot or Gifford Pinchot. So definitely something going on there. A lot of Bigfoot reports out of there, and so it doesn't surprise me that they were in that area. And from the footage that I seen, there was snow, and so yeah, yeah, weather. But them being from, northern Oregon, Portland area, you would imagine they'd have an idea of the weather and would have an idea of the terrain. I wonder if, if this was an area they frequented. Um, yeah, it just makes you wonder maybe, yeah, what could have gone wrong? Maybe the vehicle broke down, they somehow got stuck, who knows? But it makes me wonder. And yeah, it's just it's a tough one, especially for the family, and it's just that's one of the last things you want to happen is, and it's definitely something, that's in mind when you go out to these places. Um, yeah, my area up in Northern California, that area is known for a lot of missing people, um, and for many reasons. And so, that's always been a thought in my mind, and just being anywhere at all, it's you got to keep that in mind. And I've always, followed a lot of the yeah, a lot of questions. a lot of the missing person cases, Steve Stockton, Politis, I know Tex, you've touched on a lot of stuff like that. And then knowing what we know, the wildlife that's out there, the people, and then these other things, it's just like, whoa, pretty scary stuff. So I feel like anytime we go out, on a certain level, it's like almost like a suicide mission, man, because it's you don't know what's gonna happen and if you're gonna come back in one piece or even alive. But that's y- w- you could be out there doing anything, bigfooting or not. You could be hiking. A lot of these things happen to hikers, hunters, uh, people just doing regular stuff. And Feisty Kitty, what's up? Yes, we are. And I want to say there's some recent cases, missing person cases out of the Gifford that I've heard, and I'll probably look those up. Um, and if you guys do look into it, let me know any findings. But I'm sure you're gonna find a lot because a lot of these guys we covered or talked about have covered a lot of those cases in there, and it's I'm totally wanting to check this place out. There's a lot of places up north that I'd love to that are on my list to check out, and that's one of them there. And yeah, safety, safety, safety. Let's see. Dragonfly says the current astrological situation can also make a difference in the effects experienced. And you're referring to, let's see, I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to there, but that is does sound interesting. So are you talking maybe like certain star alignments or planetary alignments? You could hear the nephews upstairs bouncing around. Those guys stay up late. Yeah, also yeah, I'm hoping they just don't make it a thing where they're gonna try to tighten up of people doing stuff like that. I think we should be able to go to these places and, you know, obviously follow whatever rules they have there. But yeah, if you want to go out and look for wildlife, and when I say wildlife, I mean everything out there. Let's see. We got Elfo in the house from down under. He's already in next year. So how's 2025 looking there, Elfo? Are we looking good? You could give us a report from the future. Yeah, anyone going anywhere special? I try not to go around big crowds or anything like that. Seems chilled. Cool. That sounds good. Yeah, Dragonfly. Everything is vibrationally connected and can have an effect. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think everything affects everything, right? Certain level. You're bringing in the new year live on the porch. Sounds good. Tex. And you're on Central? I think Central Time, right? Is it? I'll try to tap in. Kitty keeps her butt at home on New Year's. Good idea. Pyromedic, welcome. A casino, huh? Balloon drops. Working the boonies, huh? Where's that? Sounds far. What up, Smurfy? What are we're chopping it up, bro, for the year ends. Hope you're doing well. Got any plans, celebrations? Smurfy got, he does it right. Van Gold, what's up? How you doing? We're just hanging out here, having a little chat. Gave the intro drops a shot and everything queued up pretty well. We're talking about the Bigfooters that passed, and yeah, I even said a little prayer for them this morning, and I have been praying for uh, fellow YouTubers out there that I know have been having surgeries and different little things happening. So we send out good vibes to them and to all of you as well, and that we bring in this new year happy and healthy. I think the other night I talked about one of the gnarliest. I think it was a Christmas and it was bad, and I understood why certain people don't dig the holidays. Oklahoma, nice. So where the big feet roam. So would that be up in Kayamichi? Are you anywhere near there? The Kayamichis? I've heard a lot of growers from out here went out that way. I actually know a few people that moved out that way too. And I remember passing through there on this one adventure I brought up. My only time to the East Coast on land. Uh, on the way back, drove across country and seen a lot of beautiful states. And yeah, Oklahoma just had that vibe. There's a lot of hills, I remember. And we had pulled, speaking of casinos, yeah, I think we pulled over at a casino to rest for a bit, the parking lot, spent the night there. And yeah, we're hauling a big old trailer and all this stuff. We're moving somebody. And, but yeah, I remember seeing the hills there. And it kind of reminded me of NorCal in a bit. So we got Lovey Love in the house too. See, Love is saying we in the last few moments of this year, of this calendar year. So let's make some intentions. Yeah, some positive, good ones. Yeah, intention is big. Smurfy. Yeah, we drove through Texas as well, and it was just like forever. It was just like, yeah, all flatland. I didn't mind it because I was excited. I was excited to go through any state possible. I'm always excited to travel and check out new places. And but Texas, I remember it was super long, flat, not much there, a whole lot of cows. Remember seeing that. So it was, I think we were cutting like across the top of the state. And my youngest sister recently went to Texas. I'd like to go out there. There's a, what is it? Big Thicket, Tex. Gotta visit Tex. Big Thicket. What is it? Is it the Cow Pond? Is it Northeast Texas? I've heard about. Oh, we were in the Panhandle. Is that what it's called? That I thought that would have been in the southern part of the state. See, paramedic kept falling asleep and laying down, but his protectors kept hitting him up in the face with slow or snow. Aha, snow. Ozarks. Wow. Yeah, man. I watched a few episodes. I actually watched several episodes of that show. That was a good show. Lovey Love's best friend in the whole world, 36 years, is from Alvin. Yeah, that was a good one. I enjoyed it. Actually, the whole family was watching all that. And did anyone look into the airplanes I was talking about? I don't know if any of you caught the stream that I was talking about was private. I made it public and I was talking about these airplanes. Here we got Dash 5257, Table Rock Lake. Is that in Texas as well? Andy, yo, I got your message, bro, and responded. And yeah, I jotted the date down and we'll make that happen. Ja willing, Missouri. Gotcha. Let's see, Missouri. That's where Momo's at, right? Momo Monster. Speaking of monsters, also Lon Strickler again. He had the Sykesville monster sighting, and I forget the name of the artist that did the rendition for him. But if you ever look up the Sykesville monster, uh, that's Lon Strickler sighting, Bigfoot sighting, and the artist did an amazing job. It looks so real, and it's what I feel a lot of the Bigfoots look like. I think out here, maybe in a lot of other places, very realistic. Yeah, Lon's cool. I like what he does, and um, although there's I'm not saying I'm not love the dude and everything, but there's one case that I'm trying to get his attention. That's over on his website, and this is a while back when I figured this out. There's certain videos and pictures you can see on his website, Phantom and Monsters, and there's a video I had checked out. It was a California video, and it was of a supposed Bigfoot. It was a report submitted along with the video, and it's a Bigfoot crossing, and it's during the day, and you could tell it is Northern California somewhere in the hills somewhere, and it was a pretty good video. I was kind of pretty convinced. I was like, "Whoa, that's something going on there." Anyway, so uh, just kept that in my mental files, and eventually, I forget how it came about, but I think it was on YouTube. It was on YouTube. This movie came up, a Bigfoot movie. And sure enough, that scene popped up, and there's actually more to that scene there, but they used that little clip and submitted that as video, I guess, evidence to the case that was submitted to Lon. So I'm trying to get Lon's attention. Lon, if you're watching this, which I doubt. Um, yeah, I had sent them an email and I think some messages before, but never heard back. Yeah, you think Momo? Let's see. Momo's in the southeast part of Missouri. Mm. I remember back in the day, we had some neighbors out here that were from Missouri, and one of them was a young it was a girl my age, and we were good friends. Cool chick. Scary brother. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, right? I'm not sure. I like to try and pronounce. It's funny how, like, depend who I'm around, I'll pick up on accents and and even languages. I love trying to learn new languages and um yeah, so if I'm around Jamaicans, then I'll practice as much as my patois as I can. And if you don't know patois, how in the Caribbean they speak Jamaica, um, yeah, the patois. Or if I'm around Brazilians, then I'll practice my Portuguese. Or out here, if I'm around the East Coaster, then I'll use a lot of the East Coast terms that I know. You know, but you want that linguistic vibe rhythm. Word. Let's see. Dash says he was 10 and a half, 9 foot looking in your window. So he had a 9, 10 footer looking through your window and it left footprints. Wow. Did you were you able to document that? Mark, Senor Burchett, welcome, brother, and happy almost New Year. How's Utah? Man, dude, your hair. How long's your hair? Is your hair still that long, Mark? Looks amazing, the avatar. Ooh, burr, cold, huh? Yeah, I bet it actually it's been getting cold here. Um, whoa, to your waist. Amazing. That's awesome, man. Yeah, my hair touches the floor. I think I'm going on 24 years now with the dreads. Ooh, 1980. Wow. And so you think it was Bigfoot, huh? Sounds like a Bigfoot. What's Smurfy saying? His hair starts at his waist. Oh, Smurfy. Yep. Smurfy and I gotta link up soon. We've been plotting that for several years. It'll happen, everything in its time, right? He's not too far, about halfway up the state. Let's see. Marks is 9 years. Grows fast as weed. Wow. It must be something about Utah there, huh? I think my thing is it was something about Humboldt. Something about Humboldt. Things just grow big and fast out there. You got the redwoods. You got the giant squid. You got the train coming by right now. Y'all all aboard. Y'all got your tickets. 2025 tickets all aboard, y'all. Let's get on this. You want to wear your hair down, but when it's super long, it's too much, y'all. Yeah, yeah, mine too. Like I like letting it down, but I haven't in a long, long time. Just cause yeah, I don't want to get especially out here. Out in the forest, I don't mind. You know, I don't mind if little sticks and needles get up in there, but you got to be careful. You don't want ticks and who knows all types of other stuff. But yeah, for the most part, that's why I keep it wrapped up and under this knitted cap, like tam crown, um, which I need a new one. I was hitting up Pixie Laura that because she knits and she actually made Dave a what is it called, a toque, and yeah, I hit her up to see if she can make me something similar to this. This one's like hemp and I forget what. This one's from Nepal, I think. I got a bunch of other hats, but yeah, I'm literally this one I'm busting out of already. Like the back is ripped at the seams. But luckily, I'm able to tuck it back here. And long hair, dude. Yep. So you know another guy that would grow his hair down to his ankles, cut it, donate it, folks to folks with cancer. That's super cool. 3 times. Wow. Yes, paranormal pixie Lotta. Paranormal Faye Laura. And I know she's been tapping in a little more. I haven't she took a little break for a while, it seemed like. Prayers for her. She's talking about her I think her eye vision too. What's that one Beatles song? I like that one. Ooh, yeah, the old parasites. I read that. Yeah, and speaking of yeah, we could get into that. It's an interesting topic. We'll get it real brief. Yeah, I think parasites could also be a form of entities. And a lot of us have parasites. And I have done detoxes and stuff before, but I feel like, yeah, I got to stay on top of that type of stuff. Um, and yeah, I've done the black walnut, wormwood, and different things like that. Uh, other spices. Um, yeah, even what in the Bible they get into it, right? And yeah, I've heard in many other cultures too. They, are very much into the cleansing, even animals, right? I was watching some elephants the other day, and they were dipping in the mud, and in this particular area, and they were saying that they were doing that also to sure to like refresh themselves and everything, but also to rid themselves of certain parasites. And so yeah, also yeah, the parasite, yeah, those could be entities, negative entities, demons, even if you want to call them. And yeah, and even we think that sushi and certain foods like that, but even fruits, you guys could have parasites, bananas, and especially more of the organic fruits, right? Because they're not going to have those pesticides to kill these things. So yeah, usually when I get organic stuff, I expect to find a little worm in your corn, or some little, hopefully not too many aphids in your kale, but uh yeah, you expect to kind of see stuff like that, and some people get grossed out just by that, but that lets me know that there's a good chance that this stuff is large a large percent of it is organic. So I don't mind those little bugs sometimes like that. And then you got to talk about the good bugs too. Don't forget your probiotics and the many ways you could get that. I'm a big fan of kimchi. Yeah, we did a lot of we're living out in the woods, a lot of canning and pickling and growing of our own foods, which actually I could do here too. Gotta activate myself. I've done a little gardening here. We got a What's cool, we got a little orange tree. It's not little, it's actually quite big. We got an orange tree in the back. Did have a papaya up in the front, but that started getting a little sick and it's starting to bounce back. But yeah, we are able to get some papayas off that. The neighbors across the street got a dragon fruit. They had seen some hanging earlier last month. Yeah, you trip out on some of the trippy fruits around here. You'll get a lot of the Asian fruit trees and stuff too, like the lychee and uh yeah, different citruses. It's nice. And they say California is a bread basket, so you'll find all types of stuff throughout the state too. But yeah, SoCal got some stuff. Yeah. Oh man, here finally chat's moving. I was like stuck up there. I was like, what happened to everyone? And where is everyone going? Yeah, yeah, no, and you do feel, I do feel a big difference when you eat, healthier and stuff like that. For maybe for some people it doesn't feel like that. For some people maybe it's like a drag and yeah, and you could eat healthy and eat the stuff you love too. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why was I thinking fish earlier? Also, but I was thinking about salmon. Oh yeah, just I was like, man, well, not every day is a wild salmon day. Some days you don't always have those great meals, right? At least for me. And it made me think of, yeah, once again up north, we used to go and charter a boat and became good friends with the people there because we loved fishing too. But yeah, they would take us out in the ocean to go salmon fishing, and we'd it'd be like six of us, all family, and so you were allowed two salmon per person, and of course they had to be a certain size and a certain kind, certain type of salmon we were fishing, and then you were allowed 10 rockfish, and then yeah, it was super cool. We'd all max out, come back, they'd clean the fish for us. Sometimes we'd do some of the cleaning, and yeah, we'd store it and have like fish throughout the year. Any freshwater fish. Yeah, well, we would have salmon in the rivers up there too. So, and then crab season would kick in. I'd go out crabbing off the pier. It's up in Trinidad. But yeah, no, the fishermen, they have their season, go out, set their pods and stuff. And yeah, people love their crab up that way. Love, old grandpa used to make, what is it, chapino, sea goat. Yeah. Yeah, I dig seafood. A lot of people, some people unfortunately can't eat it. But yeah, no, I love my salmon. I love fish, um, many different ways. King crab. Oh yeah, and yeah, I know how people could get picky about their seafood. Also, certain people only eat certain things, and Crawdads, Temecula out here. Is there another Temecula somewhere else? We have a Temecula out here in SoCal. Don't they call the crawdads mud bugs too, right? Yeah, Tex. Well, get some rest, brother. We got some celebrating to do in a few hours, so don't mind me. I'm just hanging out here. You won't be missing out on anything. If anything, catch up, or I'll catch up with you tomorrow, and anything exciting I think you might have missed out on, then I'll update you. I appreciate you stopping by, and hopefully we could do this sometime, maybe on your show. And once I get my show going here, then yeah, you got the invite. Take care, brother, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Crayfish. Yep. Mini lobsters. Yeah, I could only imagine. Like, I've never eaten down south and stuff, and I know that's a big thing out there. That'd be nice to experience. And yeah, another thing is like, yeah, like a lot of Rastas are very, many are vegan, vegetarian. Um, and I'm a foodie, and I think food connects. Food is it connects in many ways, and yeah, so I feel like a lot of times having those restrictions could yeah, hold you back from a lot of experiences through food. It gets complicated. And like I said, I've done the vegan thing for years, the vegetarian. Now I'm back to fish and, certain things. I'll do certain dairies. I'll do eggs. And yeah, a lot of guys won't agree on that. Um, but whatever, to each their own, right? And yeah, I think just knowing to make the healthier choices. I think just making conscious decisions, not eating unconsciously. So, River Barge Casinos. That sounds fun. Um, I like hanging at casinos. I don't mind it. I'm not a big gambler, but you know, I don't mind hanging out there. There's a few up north that were pretty much close by, and one of them, Blue Lake Casino. And I like that one. They got a cool Bigfoot made out of mufflers in the front. They got the $50,000 jackpot slot machine, Bigfoot slot machine up there. What's up? Smurfy says, trying to do a vegetarian stint years ago to get back to eating healthier till your mom-in-law started sneaking. Oh, damn. Pollito. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of chicken. So, and then pork, I don't do. And then pork, like naturally, I don't do. I just, I respect bacon and all that. I remember eating it way back in the day and everything, but yeah, just don't do it. That one comes naturally, so it's not like a religious thing or anything like that. Oh, dashes the crawdads or Table Rock Lake. Nice. Set up traps. Hmm. Yeah, for the crabs. Yeah, I've seen people use just like they would buy some drumsticks, chicken drumsticks, pretty much anything. Usually, where I would go crabbing, there's a little a bait shop there. It's called the Salties in Trinidad, and Yeah, I remember one time the guys there, they hooked me up with a big old salmon head, put in my pod to chuck out there and get some crabs. See, yeah, yeah, it's interesting what those religions say about that. Oh yeah, nice, Mark. And then do you have local people you could Mark is mentioning that venison, elk, antelope, moose, free range meat, runs through a buffalo tag, best meat ever. Yeah, that's amazing. Salute, Gray Owl. Good to see you here, Captain. The word for human versus. Yep. Yep. We were talking about that the other day, and we mentioned that I forget where I heard, but there was few sources where I heard that yeah, the cannibals were saying that the long pig is the closest thing to real pig. Or I mean the pig is the closest thing to long pig. What I meant. Oh wow. Ooh, nice at night, huh? So a paramedic would go crawdad hunting at night. Interesting. Caught by hand, right on. And did you ever experience anything strange while you were out night mud bugging? Yeah, it does sound fun. Leave always leave a couple mud bugs for Bigfoot. Yes, yes, lovey love. Yeah, you're hearing more. So she's mentioning about prions in the deers, and so I think with the what is it, CWD fall into that, and that's the chronic wasting disease, and that stuff sounds like horrific and scary. Like makes you not even want to trust the the deer out there. Sad. Olá, Patrícia, como vai? Tudo bem? Feliz ano novo para você também e sua família. Se estamos praticando português. Yeah, Patricia is in Brazil, and um, if anyone's interested in checking out her channel, she gets captures a lot of the same objects I capture here, and she was posting quite a bit. And I haven't seen her post lately, but she's got quite a bit of cool, interesting aerial anomalies that she captures on her channel. So check her out, you guys. Let's see, Gray Owl. Let's see if I could add. Nope, that I could add wrenches from here. Let's see, see how you can mark right on. See how I know how Dave marks the comments here. There's a little star you could tap and it kind of highlights it. case you need to go back to it. I see. E obrigado, Patricia. Thank you. Patricia, are you still seeing ovnis? Você todavia está olhando ovnis? Some Peruvian blue flakes. Mark, I bet. Yeah, anything Peruvian's good, man. That's one of those places I'd love to visit. Let's see. The episode of Finding Bigfoot, spoiler alert, they didn't find him. I got one for that. A little louder. All right. Yeah, my buddy Bobo was on that Finding Bigfoot series. And it's funny. A lot of people always, talk trash on Finding Bigfoot, but I thought it was cool. I watched it. The one I don't watch is Expedition. You know what? That's because I had an issue with one of the guys there. Actually, he kind of had an issue with me because I was talking to Bob Gimlin, the Bob Gimlin, you guys. Yes, the man who was there when the Bigfoot crossed the river bar. Yeah, we were talking. This guy interrupted us, and so Boogie, aloha, brother. How goes it? Yeah, so he interrupted our conversation and rudely. I was like, dude, fuck this guy. And from what I hear from everyone else, everyone says the same shit too. What, love? We really don't have to have lick or fucking sympathy for them either. Ha! I always love how you put those highs at the Woo! Talking about records. Now we're breaking them. Ivy, what's up? JMJ12, yes. What's up, buddy? Irrigating 100 areas or acres. Fruit, apples, and pears all night. 100-year-old trees. Amazing. Awesome, man. I love to hear that. Whoa, ley lines me portal. So I bet there's stuff out there. And maybe I wonder if that affects the fruit also. And we were talking about how you sex seeds with the wands. What is it? The pendulum. Is it with the pendulums? And I found that super fascinating. And I wouldn't doubt it. Yes, lovey love. I said sex seeds. Sex and beans. Yes, pendulum. Lovey love. The pendulum. Oh man, that sucks, Dash. That sucks. And I could see that how that happens to people. I could see how an experience I mean, it could happen to me still. I've had 2 sightings that I've talked about and many other experiences that I feel are related. It could have been them around. I mean, not that many, but quite a few. And I do have some receipts. Um, and it could happen to me, You never know, and I pray that it doesn't. I like the relationship we have now, if there is one. But yeah, thank God nothing real negative has ever happened to me. And I pray to keep it that way while we're out dealing with the hairy ones. Woo Reezy. Uh oh. Maybe I should keep talking to you in that voice, Derek. You know who was scaring me was Dolly the other night. Woo. We talked about that already. Yeah, 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 man. I could see that. Not sure what Derek's Nosferatu movie is very good in theaters now. Best vampire movie ever for real that got good. Do that voice and a vampire's thing. Let's see if we feel it. Yeah, speaking of vampires, uh we gotta go check out where I grew up because what's his name? Mm, vampire. Old movies. He lived there. Building next to ours. Way back in the day. Hollywood. His name is on the tip of my tongue. Nope. It's darn. I got it right here. The file is downloading. I can almost say it. It's with a L. Nope. I can't. Mm, nope. It's an old vampire, and I'll give you a hint. He did a movie with Johnny Depp. What is it? It's right here. Here, give me a second. Mm, I can't believe I was just talking about him a few days ago. There you go, Bella. There's the L, Lugosi. Yes, Bella Lugosi, y'all. Yeah, so apparently I grew up in the building next to where he used to live back in the day in Hollywood. And they used to do these tours, these haunted tours, the Hollywood Death Museum, and they would drive down our block and stop in front of that building in this hearse. We never knew what the hell it was. Are you old, Mark? My brother, will this make you feel older? My younger brother just turned 40. Whoa, I can't believe it either. But yeah, they would stop in front of the building, and then I finally figured it out. Damn Instagram. Someone on Instagram mentioned it, and I was like, "Oh, that's what it was." I thought there was like some tragedy that happened there. I was like, "Man, I need to find out what the heck happened here because this hearse really interests me." I was just gonna take the tour one day. I thought we were just gonna have to do that to find out, but we never did that. We got the captain speaking to you, Gray Owl Dash. Hmm. Derek, any updates on the Peruvian tsunami? And I didn't hear anyone mention anything back about the airplanes we're talking about, the airplane situation. A lot of airplanes having air trouble all of a sudden. And Yeah, we had one here out of LAX yesterday. Oh yeah, yeah. I was. Did I say he did the movie with Johnny Depp? That was a good one. I enjoyed that one. What was it? Was it Ed Wood and Johnny? I'm a big fan of Fear and Loathing. A lot of interesting stuff in that movie, and I'm not sure if we talked about the one of the more interesting scenes. Um, is the my tummy there? Did the mic pick that up? Um, the scene where he's walking into the casino, he's tripping balls. I'd already eaten a bunch of Sid, and yeah, there's a bunch of he says something that he thought he walked into a fucking reptile zoo or something like that because there's all everyone turned into reptiles. Uh huh. Reptoids. Think about that one. Yep. Interesting dude. And I'm sure he's deep into the occult. If you check out the movies he's done, it's like, whoa, weird, trippy movies. Um, and then there's another scene I'll bring up really quick too. The scene with the you guys remember that part. And what they're taking there is far out. And then where they get it from too. Oh, Boogie. All right. Boogie's on the island, man. Lovely Hawaii. Damn, brother, you got dreads now. I couldn't see your avatar before, man. Locks are looking tall. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, Hunter Thompson. I recently shared a. It was uh, it was a whole thing on Gonzo, his lawyer, Doctor Gonzo, and they get into the actual real person of who that was, and actually, it ties back to East LA, you guys. So super interesting, and we've been hanging in East LA a whole lot. Um, maybe I'll share that again. Maybe if you look up Dr. Gond, what was it? I forget the title of it. It was posted in the community page several weeks back. I don't know how many of you checked that out, but it was some good stuff there and some insight on who Gonzo was and the relationship between him and Hunter S. Thompson. Hey, Grail, you still got that amphibian vehicle? Showed a photo of plasmoid and inside what looked like an angel, but the angels in the Bible would look all creepy with, oh, I don't know, man. I didn't see that. Beyond the Box podcast. All right, we'll have to peep that out. Oh, right on. Van Odo doing some side work there. So yeah, let's see what time do we got here? Checking iPad 2:35. Not bad, not bad. Well, I know for you East Coasters, it's rising. I don't know if you guys are getting sun in the morning. I would imagine it's cold and snowy in a lot of places. Here, Georgia's gonna get snow. Jay here. Jay says, step back out of your avatar, consider your next move, take control. 2025 message. Oh, lovey love. Are you one of those? I gotta like the vampire. I love garlic though. Um, yeah, I like to be up before the sun most of the time, unless you're doing something, like on a special journey or investigating something. But other than that, it's kind of weird, especially out here in the city when the sun starts coming up. You start getting that weird feeling like you've been up too late and stuff. Corico. Nope. But it was about time we were yelling out in the hills of Oklahoma. And it looks like you finally got the message, brother. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Yep. Yeah, 1 year we grew, must have been about a couple 100 pounds of garlic. For real. Yeah, that was good stuff. We made some braids, gifted out a whole lot of it, and consumed a whole lot of it. Aloha, man. Yeah. Yeah, bless up, Boogie. We'll be in touch, man. You come find me here, man. We're gonna be doing a whole lot of this live thing here. Scott, welcome, brother. Bless up. Happy New Year. We're almost there. Look at that. Pops was canine patrol in Washington and they knew Bigfoot exists. Your mom told you that. Wow, Dash. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I talked to my parents about it. They're on board. They know something's up. Um, and they're totally cool that I'm into it too. They actually shared that sad news of those Bigfooters that passed with mom and some of the family. They were sad too, and I'm sure it makes them worry about me going out. But they trust me too. And like I say, man, definitely letting people know where you're going, when you're gonna come back, what your plan, your itinerary. A good thing. Even if you just write a note and leave it somewhere where someone could see it, and your return time to Smurfy rapping with Boogie here. Ha. See, try something here. Give me 1 second. Pull something up really quick. I gotta organize my videos and photos more. I have been. There's let's check out a video here. Just a random Looking up a random something. Give you guys a little visual before we wrap it up. Videos downloading. Scarborough Sasquatch Station. What's up, brother? Blessings. Happy almost New Year. Hope you're well. So I see this is why it's a good idea to have videos loaded up before the live stream. But I wasn't planning on doing this. I just kind of figured, oh yeah, let's check something out here. All right. Military activity out of the shop. Hmm, Get me back on the screen. Boom. See what else we got here. Got another one. And who knows what those guys are up to. Makes me wonder though. Something's going on. All right. Another flyby there. And there's tons more of those. All right. This was today. Airplane going by. See if you can spot the fast mover watch right there. You guys see that?
Where?
So,
Which ones? All the planes?
a Gmail. Let's see. We're gonna run this again. See if you guys spot the fast mover. Let's see. Do you have Discord? Hit me up on the Discord, and then I could give you further uh links. Eventually, give you my phone number. You just hit me up on the Discord. If you're not on there, drop me a message on one of the vids, and then I'll tap in with you.
Where?
Let's see. Could we spot it? Oh yeah, you see right there, you guys. Can you guys see that? Right above the plane, little. I don't know if you guys could see my arrow, but right there is the object in question. So you guys think that's a bug? Is it do you see it? So watch it in real time. Let's bring it back. Looks like something went under it first too.
Where?
Right here. Let's see. Let's run it one more game. Maybe not.
Where?
Oh, maybe. I gotta go through that video
Which ones?
more.
All the planes?
I was focusing just on the fast mover there. Could be zipping around a little more. Right there. You guys could do this too. I was just basically seeing the plane going by. I'm like, all right, let's give it a shot, see if a fast mover goes by. So I record the plane. Sure enough, it zipped by.
Where? Which ones? All the planes?
Hmm. Full screen. Let's see, where am I? Settings? Nope. Guess we'll keep it full screen right now. Jeez. That means chat. Chat. There you go. All right. Pyromedic says, looks like a bug flying closer on my phone screen. Not sure. Yeah, well, I got plenty more of these types of videos with these objects, and I'm not sure if you've checked out Custodian Files uh, on YouTube, and he goes into a lot of these fast movers here, and he could do a breakdown, and you could see how these objects move and his theories on what they are. Um, and a lot of times they do look like bugs. There's certain points where they'll even have these like little white wings that pop out. And Robert at Custodian File believes those are plasma jets. There goes the plasma again. Been rapping about the plasma tonight. Yeah, that was today's footage, but yeah, we've caught a lot of stuff like that. Yes, Gray Owl. There you go, you guys. There's a link to Custodian Files, and I get a little more choo choo action here. There's a train going by. All right, well, East Coasters, I'll let y'all get some rest. Y'all out west, stay blessed. Blessings, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. And yeah, we'll run it again tomorrow. We'll give this a shot. Random chat, no time set, and we have some more videos to go through. And there's a whole lot more. Um, maybe we could go through some good ones. And yeah, drop if I missed a particular comment. Benny Loco, what's up? We're about to hang up here. Not sure how long you're hanging out, but yeah, drop me a comment if there's anything I missed that I must uh tap into. So yeah, Corey, just drop me a message, bro. We could link up. Not a problem. Easy to get a hold of, man. And that's for anyone else out there too. You know, pretty much at the shop all day, so y'all could reach me there. Drop me a message. Drop me a link. And if you don't tap in, we're gonna do this tomorrow at some point too. Who knows what time, but we're gonna say what's up. And if you don't tap in with us, then have a happy, safe, healthy new year, you guys. And one love. One love to you all.